Dear students, good morning. Welcome to today's topic, that is Vedic literature. Aryan civilization, which was flourished in India around 1500 BC to 600 BC. During this time period, Aryans produced magnificent and massive literature, which is known as Vedic literature. It is primarily religious and philosophical nature. And this literature was composed in Sanskrit language. This knowledge passed from one generation to another generation through oral transmission almost 2000 years, from 1500 BC to 500 AD. And this literature later became sacred texts of Hindu religion. Let us see that this Vedic literature divided into two parts, Shruti literature and Smriti literature. Shruti means recitation, or you can call it as chanting. Shruti literature believed to be divine revelations. It means this knowledge was sent by the God to the sages. From there, it was moving from one generation to another generation through oral transmission. So it is called as Apurusheya. Apurusheya means not made by man. And whereas coming to the Smriti literature, Smriti means memory. Yes. And this was made by man and it is called as Purusheya. And Smriti literature consists of four parts, four Vedas, Brahmanas, Aranyakas and Upanishads. Whereas coming to the Smriti literature consists of four parts, 6 Vedangas, 4 Upavedas, 18 Puranas and 2 Itihasas. Let us see one by one. And I told you Shruti literature consists of 4 parts. What are they? 4 Vedas, Brahmanas, Aranyakas and Upanishads. Now let us start from 4 Vedas. What are the 4 Vedas? Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Adharvana Veda or Adharva Veda. 4 Vedas. Yes, first we come to know about the Rigveda. Rigveda, the earliest text in India, and it is the important source for the early Vedic period. That was 1500 BC to 1000 BC, early Vedic period. Rigveda consists of 10 mandalas, or you can call it as 10 chapters. Totally 1028 slokas, or you can call it as hymns, or you can call it as mantras. 1028 slokas. 1028 slokas. And you know very well, so that time, in the time of Vedic period, people prayer or invocation to God and goddesses. So totally 33 God and goddesses were worshipped by the Rigvedic people through these slokas. And out of 1028 slokas, the most important sloka, Gayatri mantra. I think you might have heard about in your school days, Om Bhur Bhuva Shuvaha, the most popular and sacred mantra out of 1028 slokas. Gayatri mantra praised to goddess Savitri by Vishwamitra. Praised to goddess Savitri. Goddess Savitri was treated as goddess of light. And you know the importance of light. And this Gayatri mantra belongs to third mandala of Rigveda. I told you totally 10 mandalas, or you can call it as 10 chapters, and Gayatri mantra belongs to the third mandala of Rigveda. Yes, we just remember. And the next important one is, so Dasarajanya battle, or you can call it as Battle of 10 Kings, the most important battle in the time of Vedic period. And I don't know whether you are aware or not, the wars were taken place for the cows in the time of Vedic period. And out of all the battles, the most important battle of 10 kings, which was taken place on the river bank of Parushuni, or you can call it as Ravi river. Yes, and this Dasarajanya battle was mentioned in the 7th mandala of Rigveda. 7th mandala of Rigveda. Yes, let's come to the 10th mandala of Rigveda. 10th mandala of Rigveda. 10th mandala of Rigveda, Purusha Sukta, very important one, Purusha Sukta. And the first caste reference in India comes from the Purusha Sukta. Purusha Sukta reveals about the Chaturvarna system. Chaturvarna means 4 varnas. What are they? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. According to Purusha Sukta, all the human beings were created by Brahma, but different organs. So according to this, Brahmanas comes from the head of the Brahma, Kshatriyas comes from the shoulders of the Brahma, Vaishyas comes from the thighs of the Brahma, and Sudras comes from the feet of the Brahma. Yes, and this is all about the Chaturvarna system according to Purusha Sukta. Yes, and see what are the important one of this Rigveda, and Gayatri Mantra, 3rd mandala of Rigveda, and Dasarajanya battle, 7th mandala of Rigveda, Purusha Sukta, 10th mandala of Rigveda, Chaturvarna system, and Om Bhur Bhuva Shuvaha, and this battle was taken place on the river bank of Parushuni. And these are important from the Rigveda. And let's move to the Yajurveda. Next, Yajurveda. Yajurveda deals about how to perform rituals. It means yajnas and yagas. So Yajurveda once again divided into 2 parts. One is Shukla Yajurveda, second one is Krishna Yajurveda. Shukla means white, Krishna means black. Shukla Yajurveda consists of only hymns, and whereas the Krishna Yajurveda consists of hymns and prose. And coming to the Yajurveda, there was a problem, that is, there was no direct connection between human being and God. There was no direct connection between human being and God. So, but if anybody wants to connect with the God, one had to perform a ritual, yajna or yaga. Yes, and when he performs a ritual, fire comes out, and fire was the mediator between human being and God according to the Yajurveda. And just remember, there was no direct connection between human being and God according to Yajurveda. If anybody wants to connect with God, so one had to perform a ritual. Fire was the mediator between human being and God. Yes. And next, Samaveda. Veda means knowledge. Sama means music. Samaveda deals about music. Chants and melodies. Yes. So there was no new slokas in Samaveda, but Samaveda tuned to the slokas of Rigveda. Samaveda giving tunes to the slokas of Rigveda. Yes, and you know very well, in 12th century AD, so from 12th century AD, so there is Hindustani music and Carnatic music. Both comes from the Indian music from 12th century AD. Hindustani music in North India, whereas Carnatic music in South India. And this Indian music roots goes back to the Samaveda. And let's come to the last Veda, Atharva Veda. Atharva Veda. And Atharva Veda, yes, and this Atharva Veda deals about charms and spells. Charms and spells. Charms and spells. To ward off diseases and evil spirits. To remove of diseases and evil spirits. Evil spirits. So that some scholars said that Atharva Veda belongs to non-Aryan Veda. Non-Aryan Veda. According to some scholars, this Atharva Veda is also called as non-Aryan Veda. Because of this Atharva Veda, so deals about charms and spells. Yeah. And the first three Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajur Veda and Samaveda, called as Trai. And let's move to the Brahmanas next class. Thank you and all the best.